It's Saturday the 4th of February. Come back out of Top Cliff. I've been up at Masonry most of the week, and the river's carrying a tad more colour, but that's about it. The level hasn't changed very much. Well, after that lovely day at Midland yesterday, I've come down to Top Cliff today just for a change. And again, it's a lovely warm day for this time of year. A bit overcast, next to no wind, ideal. It's quite late on, it's going around 3 o'clock. So I'm just going to fish one barber rod and see if I can winkle out one of these perch. I've got some maggots and worms, but we'll see. It's Sunday the 5th of February. I'm up here on the River Yore, looking at the flood damage. Looking at the river there, it looks quite benign. You see it undercuts this bank. And it goes down there. See how it's been undercutting there. And it goes all the way down there in a big loop. And in the recent floods, it just sweeps across this field. Some of the water goes round the big loop, some of it takes a shortcut. It goes across this field, and you can see that it's dumped a lot of tree stumps across the field. Anyway, we'll just walk across this little neck of the loop and have a look at the damage on the other side there. I mean, these have been full trees, but somebody's been up recently with a chainsaw and carted most of it off. So all these stumps will be to remove. Weigh a ton. There's another great lump. So, there you can see all these root clumps or root balls of trees, and there you can see the river upstream and the bank which has been undercutting. The river follows this line of trees here, in this big loop. It comes back round on itself down here. We crossed this field in the flood, taking a shortcut. Has eroded a massive lump of this field. Look at the size of that. He's just chewed it all out. So the river coming back down the loop meets this corner, and it's always been eroded, this corner. When you fish the gravel bank on the other side there, there's always been massive sort of lumps of concrete and other debris here trying to reinforce it, and obviously without any success whatsoever, because this is now, if it's just left, what will happen is the river will cut a channel right across from that corner, across this neck to this corner, and gouge it away, and eventually the main river will come straight across here. I don't know what it will be, 200 yards, and this big loop right round here will just be left like a little lake, an oxbow lake, because that tends to be the shape of them, sort of half moon shaped. You see them all over the world. Some of them are huge, especially on the big rivers in places like Russia and Ukraine. Anyway, what they'll do with this, I have no idea. It's going to take tons and tons of soil to fill this in. You can see here masses of rubble and stone which has been dumped in the past to reduce this erosion, as I say, without any great success. So, having come round that great big loop in the river, it comes down here and it swings left and goes down there, where it swings left again and makes its way down to Middle Bridge, which is not very far away. So you can see the sort of devastation here. If it weren't for these hawthorn bushes, this hedge along the line of the field, then the erosion would have been decidedly worse. It's obviously been a constant problem here, because again here you can see a great mass of rubble on the bank to try and prevent this erosion. And all the way up this hedge side, great masses of debris, and the riverbank held together by the roots of these rather old hawthorns. But for how much longer? Here's another weak point. It's just gouging it away. And here's another weak point a bit further down. You see how high the river was. Again, just been gouging away there. But tons and tons of stone have been tipped here in an attempt to prevent it But nature wins in the end. Well, I've come around onto the left bank, and which is upstream of the severe damage, and you can see here where the river is just undercutting this bank all the way along. You can see there how more and more of it is cut away every year. So this is the view of the devastation from the opposite side. It doesn't look too bad from here. With the soil being sort of soft and sandy, this is a favourite place for kingfishers to nest. And of course, as more and more is eroded, they have to build a new tunnel every year. Well, I've just been up at Midland. It's Sunday the 5th, looking at the flood damage upstream of here, which is quite extreme, but such is the nature of Yorkshire spate rivers. And just come back down now while I'm up here. I thought, well, I'll wet a line. Anyway, a chap called Paul from Middlesbrough just moved out of this peg and he's had a good session. So I've just dived in, and hopefully I can have a good session as well. Another chap fishing right at the top end, he's had a good day as well. So double figure bags of grayling have been coming out today, which is nice, and good quality grayling. Some, going on £2 apparently. It's a stunning evening, but it's very cold, and the big trout are beginning to move in, so it's probably time to go home. So that's the banks of the River up here at Midland. I'll see you again. Take care. Bye bye. Just wonderful. Absolutely glorious. It's a fabulous day. Early morning up here in Wensleydale. It's just after 9 o'clock. A really freezing cold night last night, about -8. You can see Pen Hill in the distance there. Shadows getting shorter and shorter as the days get longer and longer. Lovely. It's the 6th of February, about 9:30 in the morning. I've just come up here in Midland hoping that these bigger grilling will be more inclined to feed early in the day rather than later in the afternoon. It's really crisp underfoot, about -8 Celsius last night. And as the sun rises, you can feel the warmth. Wonderful. Anyway, we're ready to go. Let's just get cast in and see if we can tempt a slightly bigger grilling than the ones we have been catching. 5 to 11 and so far just one great big wrap, and it's cut through the main line, which I don't fully understand. It's £8 braid on there, and a 3-foot hook length. It seems like it's picking up the feeder. This was a big pike in here. That's the second time this has happened in a week. I've been in here 2.5 hours, not a sniff. I suspect there's a big pike in here, and so it's time to move. Well, it's icy cold winds picked up, blowing down the dale, and it was beginning to get freezing cold up down below, so I just come up the top end, a little sheltered peg here, and not only will it be warmer, well, it is a lot warmer, and hopefully there'll be a few more fish. We have one at last. Oh, there's another one. Well, it's all got very quiet up here. So I'll move back down to the first swim I was in and see if the fish have moved in there, or whether see if that pike's moved out the way. Well, come back to the car. This great big slurry tank has appeared in it, right by the stile. So I was going to start spreading this slurry on this grass. It absolutely stinks. Dreadful. And it's a smell it's difficult to get rid of, because as you walk across the field it sticks to your boots. Anyway, back downstream. Well, back up here. It's 2:05. See if it's any better than it was for 3 hours this morning. grilling at last. Ah, beautiful fish. Well, it's a rainbow trout again. Lovely colours on it. Tell it's got that ulceration there on its tail. Well, the egret's just gone past. I haven't seen it for a while. A little one, a little feisty grayling. Time is getting on. There's a lovely grayling just to finish off the day. A stunning fish. Well, it's 5:15 and it's been a lovely day. There's no end of grayling, two nice, good grayling, a big rainbow trout and another brown trout, decent size, but when I was unhooking it, jumped out the net straight back into the river. Anyway, it's time to go and do some shopping and get an Iraqi car wash. So from the banks of the River Europe here at Midland, we'll see you again. Take care. Bye bye. It's Friday the 10th February. I'm back up here at Midland. Watched the weather last night. Thomas Schaffernacker didn't tell us it was going to be like this. It's blowing a gale and it's blooming cold. He said there was going to be much warmer, overcast, quite humid. Well, it's anything but. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so we'll just give it a go. If it gets any worse, we'll go home, but hopefully it will get a little bit better. It's Somebody's left a load of line on the bank. Why don't they just take it home with them? Strange looking stuff. It looks like string. Well, sit there, it's howling gale, freezing cold, for 3 hours. The first take you get, the blooming fish comes off. Infuriating. Lovely grilling at last. 4 hours I've been waiting for this. That's a big fish. Oh, a pair of curlews were sailing to the dale. Well, it's been tough going today. The The river's really low this time of year, and it's been blowing a gale all day, terrible. It's cold. The rain's held off a lot. I can see it coming from the west now. But anyway, brightened up by a lovely, good-sized grayling. Just the one fish, lost one earlier on, which is really annoying. And a pair of curlews, they've been wintering down on the mudflats and on the river estuaries. So they're returning early to the dale for their breeding season. So that was nice to see. Lovely to hear curlews, sort of bird of this part of the world. Anyway, from the banks of the River Europe here, on the Leeds Dassel Water at Middleham in Wensleydale. Take care, we'll see you again. Bye bye.